Alright guys, we are here with Pokemon break number 26. We have the 8 participants, the 8 energy. We get a dice roll of 13 here. Give everybody a nice little tag real quick. Oh. I know you're just listening to me clicking the thing because I gotta refresh and whatever, get the YouTube put on a thing. Link to YouTube. Let's get Facebook link and tag everybody. Gary, Nick, Robert, Eric, Mario, and I think that's everybody. I'm missing somebody, aren't I? That's everyone. Take this link and post it underneath the thing, then we'll get rolling. That way whoever's not in here watching can get to it later on. Let's begin the giveaway here. Obviously, we started with a dice roll of 13. Hopefully we can pull a couple monsters that I kind of explained who the bigger cards were. Very interesting breakdown of how everything went here. What did the randomizer do to us? What is this? I don't think we could replicate this again. What a crazy randomization. It looks like a straight fill. Bro, it's literally oh boy. That'd be literally we just straight filled the break. Because Gary grabbed the first 2 spots, then Robert grabbed the next 2, then Nick grabbed the next 2, then Mario, then Eric. That's crazy. I don't think we could ever get anything like that again. That's wild. Absolutely wild. Interesting. Absolutely wild. Let me get the break list up and we'll get rolling. That's crazy. All right, let's get rolling into this. I don't think that'll ever happen again. That's absolutely insane. That's the way that fell in. Absolutely crazy. Like I don't know what the percentages are of that, but I'm sure it's not high. Gotta get my phone. My phone died. I was gonna say. Just been a long day. The wife was at work, had the kids, and she had to go to physical therapy. It's just been a lot. But let's get rolling, boys. We're going to have Lost Origins, Paldea Evolved, and Obsidian Flames, 3 booster boxes. Got my man Calrick in here. Charm City to the card, Ben Baller. Do a nice rub on all 3 boxes. We'll start off with the Paldea Evolved, and then we'll go to Obsidian Flames and wrap it up with Lost Origins. Actually, we'll go up Lost Origins and wrap it up with Obsidian Flames. Let's go with Paldea Evolved first, like I said. Out of the 3, personally, I think it's probably most people's least desirable set out of the 3 sets we have. But I actually like this set. I think if you're into a little bit of Wafu, it's good, but that's not that for me. For me, I like the Paldea Evolved because I think there's a lot of strong cards. I personally am fond of Skeledirge, and he has some stuff. You have the Sabertooth Chien Pao. Pretty cool card. But get rolling into this. So good luck to everybody. The energy list is on the left. Overhead cameras in the upper right hand. Gonna start it off with water, going to Eric Black. And we have Sagaro, Foragato, and Ori Corio. And I can already tell that this is going to... Let me know if the camera jerks. We'll leave the autofocus on. If the camera jerks too much, I'll turn it off. I'm going to see how it is with the focus like this. If it stays focused, we'll keep it this way. But I think it's going to stay unfocused if we do stuff. We're going to have... Yeah, it's going to be problematic. Let me turn the autofocus off, guys. I forgot the computer restarted, which resets how the cameras are interacted into Streamlabs because things... Alright. Should be good now. Metal right here going to Nick Larkin. That's going to be Satotl, Miss Magius, and Weavile. Metal's going to be right here. Water right here. Get Cal over there. How's everybody's week been so far? You guys having a good week? Have Fire. It's going to Robert Petty. Going to have Pinchurchin, Relor, and Dedenne EX. Going to Robert. The packs are breaking like right in the middle. It's unfortunate. I have Water. That's going to be Jet Energy, Abomasnow, and Wigglytuff. Lightning going to Nick. It's going to be Grusha, Slakoth, and Tinkaton. We got Darkness going to Gary. We're going to have Baxcalibur, Bravery Charm, and Jumpluff. Went to Gary on the Darkness. Let me pop into the break to make sure everything's going okay. I have Metal. It's going to be the Rockruff, Eskew, and Earthworm. I have Psychic going to Mario. That'd be Shroodle, Glamora, and Rapska. I pre-ordered the new release. It's the new big set release. Obviously, I do have a bunch of 151 coming, assuming I get how much I asked for. We have Jumpluff, Earthworm on the alternative art, and Weavile. Earthworm going to the Fighting in Gary. Nice full art there with the jumping worms. Reminds me of Tremors with them popping out of the sand right there. There is a couple baseball breaks open. I know we haven't been running football. Luminance is coming. Honestly, it was just delayed from the distributor. The distributors panicked a little bit with the whole Panini and the NFLPA announcement thing, so Panini and the NFLPA. So not too bad of a thing right there. Fighting going to Gary. It's going to be Gothatel, Clavel, and Lycanroc. I did order some Celebrations Ultimate boxes, so they'll be have a couple of those in break here or there. Not probably one per break with some other stuff. Yeah, I switched the autofocus off whenever it was giving me autofocus issues, so it's definitely going to be fine now. I was going to say, normally I do it, the focus is at a certain point. That's why you can't really see the where the hits are at ever. Because it's more focused on where my hands are at. Probably how it should be. I know some guys deal with the autofocus, but I don't know how. I was going to say, we have Darkness going to Gary. Fletchling, Flamigo, and Saraluge. We're going to have this weekend. I'm gonna have to go play in a softball World Series, so I'm bringing breaks with me. It's only like an hour and a half away from my house, so it's really not that big of a deal. But bringing stuff to the hotel. I don't know if I'll probably bring some Pokemon with me. I don't know if I'm definitely gonna bring baseball. Obviously, Pristine. We have Lightning. We have Iono, Pupitar, and Bellabolt. EX. Going to Nick and Lightning. I'll probably post something for Pokemon tomorrow, and if it fills over the weekend, I'll bring it with me. I'm going to probably bring cameras with me. I don't think I'm going to break off my phone. So we'll see how the internet is. If the internet is doo-doo, I'll probably break off my phone. Have Water going to Eric Black. We have Farigiraf, Shinx, and Tyranitar. I mean, I know you love randoms. The random only got 4 spots left. I was going to say, nah, man. If you could avoid it, avoid it. I was going to say, if you want to, no pressure. I think it's a great looking product this year, but I also understand not every product's for everybody. We got Leaf going to Robert. We have Mischievous, Sliking, and Glamora on the Leaf. We have Fire going to Robert Petty. It's going to be Therapeutic Energy, Primeape, and Palmont. No, it makes sense, man. I was going to say. I got to check on a PSA. I sent some stuff to PSA that wasn't like other people's, a few other people's stuff, Austin. Like the first with your shipments going out tomorrow, but some other people's stuff I sent a little bit earlier. And they say they received it, but they haven't logged it yet. So I got to figure out what's going on with that. We have Metal on Nick Larkin. I mean, that might just be how it is. Murkrow, Magnemite, and Tinkaton. I know the first thing I sent, they didn't book it right away either, so I think PSA is just naturally slow. I think Austin's still in here watching, but for baseball stuff, the CGC Pokemon stuff, I'm about to drop that all off tomorrow as well. I cleaned all the cards. I sent some of my own stuff too to make sure it was a bulk order. We have Darkness Quoquaval EX and Baxcalibur. I think it was already a bulk order with just your stuff. No, I think you need a bunch of cards for CGC. But yeah, dropping everything off tomorrow. Just got back bad grades or just took forever? Quaquaval going to Darkness and Gary. Nice full art on the EX. Got Fighting for Gary. We have Delivery Drone. Meowscarada on the full art. And then Sagaro. Nice Meowscarada. They said it was too big? Or too small? That's kind of crazy. I'm about to open up some select after this if Tom's still awake. Select football, that is. Wanted some football personals. Kind of crazy because Select has like crazy die cuts, so they're gonna be whatever, man. I don't know. We have Leaf, Robert Petty, Rookity, Pikachu, and Low Kicks. Yep, that's it. I was gonna say maybe the guys that sign the autographs cut the cards. They trimmed them for you. That's crazy to me. We have Leaf again. We have Vespiquen, Tinkatuff, and Gyarados. Paldia Evolve's actually swinging back up all of a sudden, too. Like I said, there's a little bit less of a print. I think CGC doesn't take them over, but I really do think CGC gets a large market share here coming up. By the end of next year. We have Metal, Litleo, Magikarp, one of the big boys I talked about, going to Metal and Nick Larkin, and Slaking. I think a lot of PSA is like having a big account, which is why one of the biggest reasons I want to do clean them and send them in, and I've been sending my own stuff in, is if I can get a business account for PSA, I can offer better rates, but I think they give you better grades. Like, I think that sounds stupid, but I think because they know you're going to give them a lot of business, they'll give you better grades, so you keep sending them stuff over other companies. Nice hit on the Magikarp, by the way. I'm going to have to send that to my... I'm sending a picture after this break to my account manager, because he always talks about a damn... Yeah, but SGC only kills stuff during... Look, my problem with SGC is how much of a... Let's put it in an analogy, right? I was going to say, how about in breaks, only if you take the Pirates, only if you take Pennsylvania, Maryland teams, I'll give you half off for, let's say, any product with Tribute, but any other product you got to pay double that. Like, that's what they do. Like, if you can charge... I mean, that's not even a good analogy. It'd be like if someone was cutting your grass and they only cut your grass on, like, Thursdays for $9, but every other day it's $18. Like, if they can charge $9, why can't they just charge $15 regular or $13 regular or $12 regular? Instead, they have to charge $18 like pricks. We have Psychic going to Mario. We have Talion Flame, Faulkner, and Sableye. And they've started to get a little bit inconsistent with their grading, too, from what I've seen. I know there's some SGC fanboys in here. I'm sure they'll shun me, but I don't really care. You sent about 500 to PSA at a time. We have Nick Larkin. We have Slowpoke, Marill, and Wo Chien. Full art. Nice little $7 or $8 card. Going to Nick. Nick having himself a Paldea Evolved type of day. Yeah, I mean, if you send that many in, it is what it is. I'm just saying in general, like, it makes sense to send them, like, to send your cards there for $9. I just think that it's kind of ridiculous that they can charge $9, but then they're charging $18 every other time. Which is why, like, I'll support it for you guys, but I will not send cards to them outside. I'd rather have you pay the $21 to send to PSA than send to SGC, to be honest, on regular pricing. We have Basic Energy on the Honchkrow, Fletchinger, and Tinkaton. Well, they're getting too many cards, so they have to do population control. I mean, and that's what PSA does sometimes too, is population control. We have Lightning for Nick. We have Mankey, Sableye, and Slaking. We have Fire. It's going to be Raichu, Earthworm, and Jumpluff. I mean, I just think CGC regular price at $12 is unbeatable. $12 up to $200, and then $15 on anything up to $1,000. Like, you're not touching those prices, and I honestly think the grading's going to get consistent, and they're going to have better They're going to get more consistent, and then right now the turnaround time's a little bit higher at a month, but I think they're going to get back down to that 20 days for even bulk. We have Tropius, Spiritomb, and Noivern. Now, is it still worse than in the PSA for bulk? I mean, obviously, you're going to get more money out of PSA, but I mean, you have to, for certain cards, you have to be getting an extra $10 out of it for PSA to be worth it, right? If you're not doing the promo. That was water, right? Yeah. Nice hit on water to Eric. Metal, going to Nick. It's going to be Mischief, Combee, and Veluza. Have Fire. It's going to be Noibat, Charcadet, and Hydreigon. I know people hate the move by are mad about the NFLPA move, but it's better for me personally, but I still don't like them. I don't like one company strong arm and another company. I'm not a huge fan of that. Reversal Energy, Frigibax, and Garganacl. Like, I should, like, if that's the case, I'm gonna be getting football at a really good price, so we're gonna have to be on our P's and Q's about football, because I'm about saving people money. I'll run football breaks super cheap if I get the football product to build the group up, but we're going to have to be breaking it. That makes sense for you. I'm going to have to be doing all call on you guys to call in all your buddies that break football or whatever else and be like, look, you're not beating this guy's prices. Hop on the bandwagon. Because if we can get football broken consistently, I can drop the. I'll make sure that the baseball prices get knocked down some too. Although baseball's a little bit hard because they don't leave. Baseball doesn't leave near the profit margins that football does. Yeah, Score, not Dunrust, but yeah, the Score, Stover or Nover, Toxicroc, and Luxray. I think I actually sent you those cards by accident. Now that I think about it, you might have to send them back to me, which is my bad. I was gonna say, I think I pulled them and then sent them to you by accident in the box. If you wanted me to grade them, I think I misunderstood you, which is my fault. Only because the way you're talking, it sounds like you wanted me to grade those sports cards. Fuecoco, Arcabax, and Mimikyu. Which I sent about a CGC thing. Probably going to start sending one every other week of at least. Probably going to start doing them every other week for CGC, adjust some of my stuff to get it slabbed for my PC. Gary, I'm really gonna start pushing the grading stuff here after in between Bowman Chrome and Topps Chrome Cosmic. We have Phalanx, Tarantula, and Squawkabilly on the EX, going to Darkness and Gary. Because I kind of pushed it to one day. I got some interest on people, but I kind of want some subs to come back so I can be like, here's the grades. Now, granted, with my luck, all the subs will come back with a bunch of 8s or some shit, because that's just my luck. But I don't think it probably will not be that bad, because I kind of know, like, I've told people, like, hey, this card has some print lines on. Like, there's some print lines that are, like, unhideable. I'm actually going to go watch some YouTube videos to see if I can hide some really bad print lines or, like, some really bad scratches somehow. But there is some stuff that's just, like, not able to be cleaned. Like, it's, like, almost on the paper underneath the chrome. We have Fighting going to Gary. We have Bramblegast, Fuecoco, and Spiritomb. You know, promote something for people and then it's just not good. But we'll find out. I sent a bunch of, like, Jackson Holidays in of my own sub, but it's still sitting on step 1 after, like, 50 days. So I don't know if they, like, lost it when it got there. Like I said, the other stuff that arrived there hasn't been logged yet, so Delibird, Spidops, and Hariyama. But it says it got delivered, so I'm sure they'll log it today or tomorrow, or they'll log it last pack on the Paldea Vault. They'll log it early next week. We'll see. We have Psychic. I have Dendra, Knackley, and Boss's Orders. So I get to wrap up Paldea Evolved. Overall, pretty good. Get into the Lost Origins here. Any V-Star packs will be randomed off. They will be randomed off separately. If you ever want access to the list, just let me know. I'm more than happy to give it to you. To go live and do like 7 or 8 randoms is just silly to me. It also like just completely slows down sorting. I just do them and yeah, mine was sent in around that time. I was gonna say that's what I mean, but they're still on like the thing is like they just sit in step 1 and then once they get past step 1, they normally like fly through the system. Is what I've seen. We have Psychic going to Mario. The first pack, we're going to have Mawile, Rosalia, and Arizu. Full Art Trainer. It's actually, Gabe sent me some cards. It was the first person ever sent me cards this grade, and it's just chilling in step 1. Like, just been there forever. I'm going to probably have to call and make sure that they're alive. That they actually have them. Make someone go check for me. It's a pain in the ass to get through to them, though. That's the only thing. We have Lightning. We have Liquid. And Enamorous. V. Going to Nick on the Lightning. I think there's 4 spots left in the random for Pristine, and I think there's like 5 teams left in the Pick Your Team. I have Leaf. That's going to be Chandelure and the reverse hollow Volo. When you go to shows, Robert, do you sell the bulk or like the base for like a quarter a piece or something? We have Metal going to Nick. We have Wind Up Arm and Dustox. Or like 10 for $1 or something. It's always curious how people sell base. We have Fighting going to Gary. We have the Charizard and Electros. This is one of the cards. It's like $20. Nice hit for Gary. So about 5 cents a piece. That's not bad. Nice hit. At least I think it's still over a $20 card unless it's changed. Might have changed with the other Charizards that came out. I have Water. We have Relicanth. And Mimikyu. You can tell that these are reprinted compared to the other ones I've been opening. Because the reprint cards are just, they slide better. Because they're not as like old. They're not like cards get moisture in them no matter what. They absorb moisture even through the packs. And I don't know if anybody knows. They reprinted Lost Origin and something else at the beginning of this year. Not a ton of it, but a little bit. But Darkness going to Gary. One of the distributors was holding them. Carbink and Cresselia. We're holding them only for the big stores. On them by like two at a time per week, and then they finally opened them up to everybody. And I think they're sold out now. But like I said, I grabbed a couple cases of Lost Origins and Silver Tempest because that's 2 of the bigger chases. Yeah, makes sense. I was going to say you don't need a ton of bulk. We have Fire. Machamp. And Bayonet. I have Psychic. I have Adventurer's Discovery. Going to Mario. have Metal for Nick. Be Sableye and Goodra on the reverse. Yeah, people were complaining that the new set already is coming out, or that they're talking about it. I think it comes out right before Christmas. I will say Pokemon has been releasing a lot of stuff this year. But I think it's because Lorcana came out. They're trying to, like, flood the market. Like, they're trying to not flood the market, but put a little bit more stuff in the market to kind of, like, drown out Lorcana. Zoroark and Aerodactyl. The alternative art of Aerodactyl here is the one that's worth a lot of money. Him and Giratina V on the alternative art. Let's go into Leaf. And Robert. Water. We have Rockruff and Mimikyu. We have Bronzong and Landorus. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are too happy with the product. Got our first V-Star. It's going to be Radiant Steelix and Bayonet. Have Leaf, have Magcargo and Magearna. V-Star here. We're going to have Pikachu, Kingdra, and Goodra V-Star. Nice hit. So that'll be a nice little random. Later on. Fighting. Seadra and Spiritomb. I have Lightning. It's going to be Radiant Steelix and Greedent. Radiant cards, I've talked about it before, go for a little bit, for a few bucks, so get some. Make sure you look at them if you're not trying to keep them. Fighting, Roserade and Goodra V. to Gary. Fire. I have an Amorous V. Going to Robert. Maybe the reverse hollow bleed over card, which I can't think of what they're called right now. They have a special name too. Fire again. Min Xiao and Glastrier. Going to Fire. I have Psychic. Going to Mario, and that's going to be Shiftry and Buffalant. I have Metal. Going to be Colorist Experiment and Zoroark. V-Star Rainbow going to Metal and Nick. Having a nice little break with the metal spot. Langelier stock going up, boys. I know everyone got an auto in the group. No, just we have Darkness. We have Rhydon and Raichu. I think everyone's like, we knock Langeliers, but Langeliers is like a top prospect. So I know he's a little bit older, but he's a great defensive catcher, and I think he'll actually be halfway decent offensively. There's a reason why he was the main part of the package for Olsen. We have Psychic and Glastrier and Rhyperior. Have Leaf, and that's going to be Landorus. Magnezone V-Star going to Leaf. And Robert Petty. We have Lightning. It's going to be Orbeetle and Drapion. Quick hands there and caught the cards before they hit the table. Going to Nick. I'm still so surprised we pulled that Magic card. But I was just talking to my account manager yesterday about the Magikarp and Paldea Evolved, because he wasn't trying to get me to order more Paldea Evolved, but he was talking about it curving back up, and they have it on sale right now. Or they don't have it on sale right now. They have base set on sale. I did buy 3 more booster boxes of base set because Trevenant, and Dustox. It's a metal. I was going to say, just because if they're going to sell it for an on-sale price, I do think the base set's going to come back up eventually. Scarlet and Violet base set curved back up big time. I know it's a different era of Pokemon, but we have Water, we have Zorua, and Landorus is the card behind them. Fighting, going to Gary, and that's going to be Iscan and Sableye. Darkness, Snorlax, Full Art, and Buffalant. It's a sick card going to Gary. Surprised this card doesn't go for more. Pyroar and Hoopa. Nick did. We have Fire. It's going to be Pikachu and Cramorant. Going to Robert. Three more packs left in the Lost Origins here. Lost Origin, not Origins. I always say Origins, but it's Origin. It's not plural. Just one Origin, not multiple. We have Arcphone and Poliwrath. Poliwrath is such a beefcake, man. Be the perfect power lifter. Have Lightning. We have Cramorant and Orbeetle. Last pack here. Psychic going to Mario. It's going to be Love Disc and Gliscor. That is going to be Lost Origin. Let's get the Obsidian Flame. Obviously, we're Charizard hunting here. We'll take a Pidgeot alternative art if we have to, but we're looking for Charizard. I was really hoping they were going to put a dope-ass Dragonite in here, because Dragonite I knew was on the packs, and they didn't, and I was kind of disappointed about it. Yo, the Obsidian Flame packs are sturdy, boy. They're hefty. We got Leaf going to... We have Graveyard, Tadbulb, and Thundurus going to Robert Petty. First pack of Obsidian Flame. Next, we got Lightning going to Nick. We have Stoutland, Skovovent, and Entei. Yeah, I really thought they were going to make a dope Dragonite for the set, and they just did not. I have Psychic, Gloom, Grumpig, and Thundurus. I have Fighting. It's going to be Wooper, Skarmory, and Togekiss. It's going all right, Ward. Let's say. We'll see if some Pristine gets filled or not. Well, here's the hit, because I can't pull enough cards, apparently. We got Absol, EX. It's going to Leaf and Robert. So we have Leaf, Wiglet, and Smoliv. Yeah, the random's 4 spots, and then I know the Pick Your Team has a few teams left too, so we have Metal, Vulpix, Gramble, and Sizer. And I won't be buying more of it because the price they loaded in my Topps account was more than what they charge on their website for retail, which makes 0 sense. We have Lightning. We have Bronzong, Cryogonal, and Toxtricity. Psychic, Bunnelby, Tadbulb, and Sizer. Yeah, it's $350 on their website. They're charging me more than that in my account. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to take any more. We have Fighting. I mean, I have 10 cases total, so it's not like I don't have enough. Vengeful Punch, Numel, and Gita. Like, we'll probably be able to break another couple, maybe another full case, and then we'll go half cases probably on the weekend, and then start using them for mixers. I have Darkness, Masquerain, Gita. This is a big hit right here. And Toxtricity going to Darkness and Gary. The Gita, however you say your name. It might be Gita. This is the full art. I think this is still like a $40 card. It might be less than that now. When it released, it was really high because it was like the main Wafu card, but the little Wafu boys that collect those cards are not a huge fan of this set because God forbid they make a set based off of the damn Pokemon. We're going to have Lightning, Lillipup, Lycanroc, and Entei. Yeah, like I said, we'll probably drop it down to a half case after tomorrow. We're not really, I mean, the same teams. I've adjusted the teams very, very slightly. You probably haven't even noticed. I can adjust them more. I just didn't want to go like overkill because, yeah, we have Fire, Fungus, Drillbur, and Palafin. I was waiting until I've seen some other groups and what their prices were, some groups bigger than me, to see how I can adjust my teams a little bit. I think there's a little bit of room here or there. We'll tell you what, the Tigers shouldn't be a slow fill at all. Carpenter's prices have gone up pretty significantly. I don't know if he signed, though, in this product. We have Leaf. I'd have to look. But Carpenter apparently has been killing it. Belly Bolt, Capsakid, and Ortega. Another nice hit, $20 card. Maybe not $20 anymore. Might be in the $15 range, $12 range. Either way, it's a double-digit card. Going to Leaf and Robert. We have Fire. We have Charmander, Electros, and Vegeta. We have Darkness going to Gary. We have Lechonk, Squovit, and Entei. I mean, Riley Green sells, and like I said, they have Miguel Cabrera. I don't think Carpenter signed in it, but compared to the other teams, I don't know how people have Yankees for like $400. Like, which doesn't make any sense to me. Or $300 or whatever. We have Water going to Eric Black. We have Larvitar, Diggersby, and Squavilian. Because what do I have the Tigers at? 125, right? I think. Are they more than that? 150? Have to look. We have Psychic. We have Magnemite, Squavilian. Nah, I was going to say, can't do that. Just because other people don't look at the damn checklist is not my fault. As in, like, other groups. We have Lightning. We have Tadbulb, Darumaka, and Thundurus. I mean, I'll have to go look and bet what Best Card Breaks has their Tigers at. I bet you he has them at like 150 or 135, 145. I think his are actually higher than mine. You can't go off of Leighton. Leighton was, we talked about it earlier. You said Leighton was begging people to take the Red Sox and Yankees. That's because they have them overpriced. Water. If you have 20,000 people looking at your shit and you can't fill breaks, it's because you have the stuff priced wrong. We have Armoroge, Sinistea, and Corridon EX. That was the Water, right? And Eric. Like, the fact Leighton, with how big they are, struggles to fill any break is beyond me. We have Nick Larkin, Melton, Kangaskhan, and Claydol. But that's, like I said, because their prices are turd sandwich. Darkness. We have Cleffa, Lechonk, and Darkrai. You know who used to really rock people's heads with breaks too, and I don't think they fill many breaks anymore, is Steel City. Steel City used to have super expensive breaks. I don't know if they still fill their breaks or not, but... But the Mariners are the... I mean, the problem is J-Rod's second-year autographs don't sell. I mean, they sell, but they don't sell for, like, what people are pricing the Mariners for. And honestly, like, a couple months ago, J-Rod prices were way down compared to what they were because he was struggling. I'm not arguing about the price. I'm just saying, like, like, I've seen Leighton in one of their breaks, say the Mariners, like, $300 or something like that when they should have been, like, a $100 team. Just because they had one J-Rod autograph. We have Leaf, Spoink, Togedemaru, and Claydol. Oh, I know they're not back to where they were. I'm just saying, like, if his rookie stuff is down, why would his second-year stuff be worth a significant amount of money? It's because it's not. We have Psychic. We have Froakie, Larvitar, and Poppy. Larvitar full art going to Mario. There you go, get yourself a little bit of full art and the Poppy. Did Ohtani play today? I mean, I haven't looked to see if he's in the box score. If Ohtani still hits, he automatically wins MVP. If he completely stops playing as of yesterday, I mean, he probably still wins MVP, but it'll be a little bit harder. God damn it. I think the bigger issue is like, there's nobody that's like, if Luis Robert had just a better batting average, you could make the argument that Robert would pass him. But I mean, Kyle Tucker just... I think Kyle Tucker just doesn't have a high enough WAR to take it from Ohtani, if that makes sense. Like, Kyle Tucker has good numbers, but unless Kyle Tucker goes 40-40, like, I just don't even think you have an argument for him. Darmanitan, Dratini, and Togekiss. And honestly, if Robert just steals more bases, Robert could be a 40-40 guy. And then you could argue and be like, well, Robert hit 40-40. He should be MVP, but Robert's only at 18 stolen bases. Now, I don't know if Robert's not stealing bases because the Chicago White Sox manager doesn't like to steal, or he just doesn't want to run anymore because he's worried about breaking a hand or something. Like, I'm not sure why he's not stealing bases, because he's stolen bases in the past and he's fast. Crabominal, Town Store, and Sizer. I mean, the only person the UCL benefits is the Angels. There is no way Ohtani plays for any other team but the Angels, because the Angels will still throw a fat-ass contract at him with the risk of him never pitching again. I don't think that any other team gives him near the contract that the Angels will pay him. We're going to have Lightning, Diglett, Brassius, and Tyranitar. We have Psychic. We're going to have Altaria, Chubchoo, and Palafin. Yeah, I mean, I got some Bobby Witt stuff. Have Fire, Grevard, Fandump, and Clefable. EX going to Robert. You talking about Bobby Witt? Yeah, he's getting no love. We're going to have Darkness. We have Beartic, Charmeleon, and Toxtricity. I think eventually he will. The Royals should eventually be good. I mean, they have had a lot of decent draft picks that have come up and have played pretty good, so we'll see. If they can figure it out, he'll be good, man. Price-wise, because he'll be on a good team. Fighting. We have Snubbull, Clefairy, and we have one of the Charizards going to Gary. On the Charizard EX. We'll replace that Charizard with his other Charizard. Water. It's going to be Mawile, Magneton, and Entei. Metal. Be Camerupt, Oddish, and Jita. Fire. It's going to be Scyther, Bronzor, and Thundurus. Obsidian prices are... I'll tell you why Obsidian prices are sinking. Because, A, there's a Magic set that comes out in 2 weeks. And they've announced... Every distributor started to announce that there's a second print run of Lorcana. And people have to pay for those... allocations, because a lot of people ask for a shit ton of Lorcana and now they got to pay the piper, because now it's not, the second print run's not just for Play Stores. Like, I'm getting 24 booster boxes, so people don't have the money to pay for stuff. Like for Obsidian, I got an extra 10 booster boxes on release because someone didn't pay for their allocation, and they gave me some guy's allocation. Now his allocation is now permanently my allocation. I stole his allocation because he didn't want to pay for his shit. We have Eevee, Saladit, and Scavillion. So, but that's why the prices always drop, because people need to get recoup money for paying for other product, because the guys that do stuff just constantly just rotate money. It's the wildest shit I've ever seen. We have Leaf, and a lot of dudes took a massive dump on with the Commander Masters on Magic the Gathering. Toxtricity, Darkrai, and Entei. Which is honestly Wizards' fault, not the store's fault. Because Wizards pushed the hell out of it, and then Wizards is going to come out with... drop their boxes on Amazon for the allocation price. Anybody that says otherwise about the prices dropping, or just... Yeah, people are. I mean, I don't think people realize how big like certain people are into Disney. Like my wife would collect the cards. We're gonna have Psychic going to Mario, Swablu, Basic Energy on the gold, and Scavilion. But yeah, man, I was gonna say like there's Disney adults that'll collect the hell out of that stuff. But Disney's already pretty much established that they want to do quarterly releases and they want it to be much more like Magic where people play the game than just collect the cards. So that's why the print runs don't matter because they're just going to print as much as they feel they need to print. Because it's all about the cards being playable, about having good sets to play, different sets to play, different decks to play. They don't care about the marketability of resale value. We have the Fire Gold card, the Charizard Full Art. Clefable on the EX, Tyranitar on the EX, Poppy, Larvitar, Lechonk. We're going to have Cordon EX, Ortega, Jita, Absol EX, Pikachu Full Art, Snorlax Full Art, Drapion V. We have Magnezone V-Star, Bellabolt EX, Enamorus V. We're going to have Goodra, Aerodactyl V, Adventurer's Discovery on the Full Art, Dedenne, Enamorus V again, Arizu, and Squawkabilly EX. Then in the back row, we're going to have Frigibax EX, Earthworm, not EX, Frigibax Full Art, Earthworm Full Art, Lycanroc EX, Zoroark V-Star, Noivern EX. Zoroark was on the Rainbow as well. We have Wo-Chien, the good old mountain grass thing. EX. Quaquaval, the Dirty Duck. We're going to have Meowscarada Full Art. We have Magikarp on the Full Art. And then Charizard EX on the Full Art. And that is going to be the break, guys. I appreciate you guys getting in it. Like I said, I think the celebrations is supposed to come tomorrow. If it does, that'll be in a break. If not, I'll post something tomorrow. Be on the lookout for it. I'm gonna be trying to do like anything that's like 3 booster boxes and keep it at that 55 to 59 price depending on the boxes. I think that's a pretty sweet price point for what it is. So hopefully we can get some more Pokemon than just Robert and Gary carrying Robert, Gary, and Boomer carrying everything. I know Mario hops in every once in a while. Rob Gervin hops in. Nick Hart hops in. But it'd be nice to where Robert and Gary aren't just carrying the torch with Boomer every single time. I know you guys love Pokemon, but at the same time, I want it to be where you guys don't feel the need, like, oh, if I don't get like 3 spots or whatever, they're never going to fill. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night and be safe. I'm going to hit up Tom Scarberry to see if he still wants to do personals. It might be too late. He's probably angry at me. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night and be safe.